Up again, everyone. Welcome back to the Damsel in Success podcast. I am so excited to have you back here with me. I have got a doctor's appointment in precisely 14 minutes to go get a snot shot to get rid of all of this garbage here because I ain't trying to take this into my weekend with me. I feel like garbage and I'm over it, and I know y'all are sick of listening to me like this, so we got to get this mess squashed now. But I wanted to just take a few minutes and talk to you guys about my very least favorite word. Like, I have a lot of words that I just don't like, but my very, very least favorite one is can't. I, y'all, that word, it gives me chills. It gives me chills because it's an easy way out. It's a lazy way to think, it's a lazy way to do things, and it's just not. Just don't eliminate that word from your vocabulary right now. We're not going to use that word anymore. And because I can tell you right now, whether you say that you can or you can't, you are exactly right. I can tell you everything that you can't do is whatever you say that you can't do. Because what prompted this is I was at the dollar store and tried to get some sinus medicine, which is why I'm vertical this morning instead of back there dead in the bed. So, whenever I was at the store, I heard this lady. It was a lady and a little boy, and the boy had asked for just this little goofy toy, and the woman snapped back at him and said, "I can't afford that." And not that I'm saying that like it's okay. I'm not saying that you have to spoil your kids to give them everything that they ever ask for. That's not at all what I'm saying. But whatever you give your kid that mindset that you can't afford a $2 toy at the dollar store, why do you think generational poverty is such a thing? That's the mindset. That's a lazy way to think about things. Like, yeah, has there been times whenever I didn't have two nickels to rub together and my kids wanted something? Of course. And it sucked. But I never looked at them and said, I can't afford that, because that's an adult problem that you're putting on a child, and that is not okay. All right. Instead of taking the lazy way out and taking the easy way and not even putting any kind of conscious thought into something, instead of just snapping back, I can't afford that. Why not say to yourself, not your child, it's not your child's responsibility. Why not say, how can I afford this? How can I do this? Instead of I can't. I can't, just copping out of it. That wears me out worse than anything, y'all. And like I said, it's not even the principle of the toy. It's the mindset that you are instilling in that child because it's been instilled at you at some point. And, there's a lot of time it may be a priority thing. Like, whatever you say, how can I afford that is, do I really need this 48 pack of Coke? Probably not. Do I need the $200 cable bill each month? Probably not. Think about that. Think about how can you afford it? How can you, if that's the same thing with people, I can't lose weight. I can't do this. I can't do that. Instead of saying can't, start saying how. How can I do this? Because like I said, it's happened. I've done it before. It's so easy to just say that you can't do something and just live that way, right? Yeah, that's great until you get on your deathbed and figure out that you had never done nothing because you couldn't, right? I would a lot rather be at my deathbed and say, even if I wasn't able to achieve it, I at least tried. That's the one thing that I want you guys to get from this message. Quit saying can't. Can't is the worst word. Because if you say that you can't, you're right. You're absolutely right, because your mindset is wrong. So I usually, that sounded judgmental, but it kind of was. And I just want you guys to know, and I want you to realize that you can do absolutely anything that you set your mind to if you have the want inside you to do it. If you're sick of the way things are, don't say you can't change. Don't say you can't change your circumstances. Don't say you can't change your life. Don't say you can't stop your addiction. Don't say that you can't afford stuff. Don't say that you can't lose weight. You can't do this. You can't do that. That is a lie that the enemy is telling you to tell yourself. And that is not cool. And if I hear y'all say that, I'm going to get you. I promise you I'm going to get you. So I'm gonna go get my snot shot before I get my blood pressure all raised up, y'all. I hope that you have an amazing Friday, and I will talk to you again soon.